Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. The community is key with Elite Dangerous. I think Frontier have recognised that. They certainly have, at least with all their new marketing and focused efforts on bringing the community into the game. Is it enough? What else could we have in-game in the form of features and gameplay? Set aside your base building, set aside your ship interiors. What else could we potentially have that could add an extra layer of gameplay, or layers of gameplay? Here's the thing, whatever Frontier do, for some people it'll never be enough, and they can be jaded. But for the rest of us, there's opportunity. Now, to be honest with you, Commanders, this was a video I've been wanting to make for quite some time, and with all the current changes that are currently going on in 2024 in-game, and the added effort Frontier's been putting in, I thought probably now's the time to do it. It was quite difficult to think back and do, because some of these things have at least been partially implemented, and is that really enough? And sometime enough is enough. How far do you go at the end of the day? Frontier won't be able to please everybody, that's for certain. Some people's always going to have something to say. However, what does other games have? What do we think we could do that would bring an extra layer into the game of enjoyment for us loyal Commanders? First up is enhanced multiplayer experiences. And what do we mean by that? Well, the experiences we currently have, live, private group, that sort of thing, are great. We want more dynamic encounters, more spontaneous and unpredictable encounters between players. Pirate attacks, as I've mentioned in some of the other videos, pirate attacks in stations, pirate attacks on outposts, pirate attacks on your fleet carrier, rescue missions, as well with all those different attacks. Instead of being the attacker, you could be the defendee. Think about that. Also, more exploration ventures, official exploration ventures. Don't rely on the community to do absolutely everything. Player-driven economies and allow players to establish their own trading networks. Now, here's the thing, we kind of do have that a little bit with the fleet carriers, but if we had settlements, the ability to create industries on planets, a bit of base building, that would be something as well, wouldn't it? And that would add a more immersive and dynamic economy to this ecosystem. Now, cooperative missions. We do have a host of cooperative missions, whether they be combat, theft, delivery, smuggling, we have a wide range. But one of the biggest things with these missions, they very seldom link. Now, yes, you do get links to some missions, like go here, pick up that, do this, do that, but some of them are not compulsory towards the end. And that's where I think it could be a little bit more cunning and make them a sense of community and shared goals. Now, the community goals we have are very linear. Go here, shoot these people. Take this over there and deliver it to him. Source this, do that. There's no overarching goal. I'm talking about the sort of cooperative missions that could be based around the lore, the story. Like the winking cat, the stuff we get at Christmas and Halloween, the little in-game mysteries to send you on a little bit of a treasure hunt. We need more of those. And have decent rewards at the end. Let's think about player v player refinements. Improving the player v player balance and mechanics. Now, Frontier are going some way towards that with the rebalance of engineering. However, the start off missions as well, when you first join as a new commander, that a lot of us old guard will not have access to unless you've got multiple accounts, have also gone a long way to getting that sorted out, with the beginners area. What about deeper role-playing elements? Now, one thing we've had in-game for quite some time is that character customization. Does it go far enough though? What about bionic prosthetics? And a lot of these things are hidden behind an ARC's paywall as well now. If you want that added bit of personalization, get your money out, get the ARCs out, then have, let's say, a limited experience in game. And I'm not saying I don't think I'm saying anything too out of order here. The reputation system is something as well. Perhaps a more nuanced reputation system that affects how players are treated by different factions. Now we have the crime and punishment aspect of things, and you have the notoriety score that's been in game by quite some time. I also think faction affiliations will come into play with the new version of Power Play version 2. However, one thing I think is definitely missing, and that's story-driven content. It's vaguely in there. You know, vaguely in there. I don't think it's all about cutscenes. I think cutscenes would spoil it, but branching narratives and perhaps character role focused quests, smuggler, bounty hunter, pirate, trader, explorer, I think those could be something. For example, a player could join a player faction gaining access to a lucrative black market activities and secret hideouts and community goals that would run for those players depending on the role that they've done. That would promote an aspect of community around the role of players, a more gilded system. The Bounty Hunter Guild, the Rogue Guild, the Explorer Guild. We kind of have these in game, but they're unofficial. And how are they rewarded? Not very, really. What about enhanced ship customization? At the moment, a lot of the customizations are down to ship kits, weapon color, engine color, a couple of things for your dashboard. What about a more modular ship design? Modules and components. We get those. You can output, basically the slots that you want, and it can be kind of varied. But what about adding additional hull? Like an extension upon the extension of hull space. A Cobra Mark III with effectively a roof rack on it for everything else, or the ability to tow a space trailer, for example, behind a ship. That could be something. Could be something indeed. We are indeed now getting ship variants, and we're on ship 3 of 4 of the ship variants for 2024, having seen the Python Mark II, having seen the Type 8, and now the reveal of the Mandalay. Are more variants going to be coming? Of course, before that we saw the Type 10, a variant of the Type 9. We also saw the Mark IV, Viper and Cobra, variants of a constant theme. We do get cosmetic customization. Some are rewarded for watching the Frontier streams or your favourite streamer. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But hey, let's face it. What else could we possibly have? A player could equip their ship with advanced shields, powerful weapon systems, and sophisticated navigation module, allowing them to jump further, to take more damage. We get the advanced shields through engineering. We get the powerful weapons through engineering, but not so much on navigation. Yes, you get jump range with the FSD, but what about a navigational system to boost it even more? What about community-driven features and content? Having the community, I'm not talking about modding now, that's not what I'm talking about. Come up with a storyline, come up with that created content and have it submitted for it to be put in for say 2 events a year. That I think could also be something. Now here's something for a debate: expanded galactic exploration. Now, galactic events, large-scale galactic events that could affect the entire game, such as wars between major factions, we're getting these. Natural disasters, we kind of are getting a little bit of those, but it's like, meh, who cares? I think with Power Play version 2, these are really going to come in. What about the appearance of the Guardians? What about the appearance of that artificial intelligent race? Where's Salvation buggered off to? Good grief. What about dynamic exploration? Make it a little bit unpredictable. Quick, we need to get over here and get that. What about the Thargoids? When's the coal sector going to be opened up? Are we going to see the Thargoid homeworld? We don't know. These new regions of unexplored parts of the galaxy could offer players fresh challenges and opportunities. What about the galactic hyperdrive? Yep, galactic hyperdrive. Old school Elite, you had 256 systems, you pressed the good old galactic hyperdrive, which I think might have been G and H together, on the old Spectrum. Off you went, new galaxy. Now that might be a bit of a stretch, especially for the lore, and a lot of commanders might not like it. But hey, do you know what? It could be something, couldn't it? Either way, I'm sure the Elite Dangerous community has a wealth of ideas and suggestions. No less there to be Starship interiors, SRV racing, on-foot Thargoids. Did I mention Starship interiors? Full atmospheric planets. Walking around cities, building your own base. The possibilities are endless. By addressing key areas, however, Frontier Developments can continue to deliver a captivating and emerging space exploration experience well into the next decade, making Elite Dangerous a progressive game that is constantly being updated. You let me know what you think, and anything I've missed out. I'm sure I have missed some things out. I've been Ricardo. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching. See you soon.